and I currently serve as a vice president for WSGA. I'm a junior at Assumption College and I study elementary education and history in hopes of becoming a teacher within the next couple of years. On campus, I'm the editor of the Heights Yearbook and I'm involved in Assumption's SGA where I serve as a class senator. I've also previously served as chair of Assumption's Spring Weekend and the Student Engagement Committee on Assumption's SGA. Through these current and past leadership experiences, I have gained many valuable skills such as time management, communication, and a strong work ethic. I hope to continue to use these qualities to help WSGA grow in the upcoming year. This past year, the exec team and I have come together to conduct a brief communication survey after we were asked by many people, how do students want to receive information? If elected president, I plan to use this data to communicate with students and help city officials get the word out to students. I also plan to survey students again through our Worcester perception survey that was done last year. Coming from someone who has been a member of this organization since my sophomore year, I've seen WSGA grow and I see its potential. I hope to use my passions and love for the city and its students to continue to spread the word and keep moving forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lily O'Connor, and I am currently your clerk and running for the position of vice president. I am a sophomore at Assumption College, studying English and Spanish, aspiring to be a lawyer. I could tell you all about that side of me, but it is not what makes me both a great leader and incredibly fit to be your vice president. Outside of the classroom, I'm a member of my college's Division II women's rowing team. I don't wake up any later than 5:45, sometimes as early as 4:30, and my day starts there, full speed. I attack leadership in my life the same way I attack a 2,000-meter sprint on the erg. Calm, collected, focused, but with everything I have. And it shows. After just 1 year on WSGA, I was elected to be on the E-board. I bring bright ideas, Worcester Red Sox fan plan meetings, most of those WSGA emails that occasionally flood your inbox, and if I'm being honest, too much more to list. Being an exec is more than just filling your role. As clerk, I take attendance, the minutes, and possess other typical duties of a clerk, but I do so much more than what the job description says. You are expected to exceed your role, and I believe I have done that. I am passionate about the city. Growing up in a suburb of Springfield, I only saw Worcester as the halfway point between my house and Boston. When my mom suggested Assumption, at first I thought, why would I want to go to college in Worcester? I want Boston. I want a real city. About 4 years after thinking that, and the city of Worcester has changed my life and is my home. This is mainly because of WSGA and the opportunities I've been blessed with or worked tirelessly to have. I've spoken to the mayor, spoken twice at City Hall, united with the WSGA Exec Board at Working for Worcester, spoken for college students in HECMA at the State House, and most importantly, met so many people, many are sitting here today, that have inspired me to take it upon myself to not only be the best version of myself, but to channel that into what I can do for the community and those around me. And that is how I lead. I lead with kindness, confidence, positivity, determination, and a burning passion. In short, I lead by example. WSGA has given me the tools I need to thrive, and if elected to serve as your vice president, these tools will be utilized every day for your benefit, your city's benefit, and the benefit of all future college students in Worcester. You can elect someone who wants to make Worcester the best it can be, sees the positive, and will work for you to create the best college experience for each and every one of you, if you elect me to serve as your vice president. I will listen to everything you say, treat every suggestion, comment, question, or idea seriously. I will work tirelessly for you. Thank you for your time, and good luck to everyone running for a position.
So, good afternoon all. My name is Kevin Bimonti, and I'm currently your WSGA treasurer. I am a junior from WPI studying computer science, and I serve as a financial chair at my home school of WPI. I've been part of WSGA for the past 3 years, and I've watched this organization grow. From Nima as president to Emily, now to Mike. You get to see a progression of leadership and impact that this organization has. Throughout this past year, however, we've been able to accomplish so much, such as coordinating with the city on discussing bike share options and giving students a forum to discuss options at the new Blue Sox Stadium. I'm running for re-election as your WSGA treasurer because I believe in the success of this organization and the impact that it can have on the city. This organization allows us to advocate for all students in Worcester to try and make this a true college town. Over this next year, I want to work with the city to plan more inter-campus events and lead events such as park cleanups and movies in the parks. I also want to contribute to our successful networking night to provide students a way to communicate with those in the city of Worcester. I believe that these initiatives will allow us to continue to further the impact that we have as a city and as students in this city. Thank you all for your time.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your consideration of me as your next WSGA clerk. My name is Jamie Lynn Souza, and I'm the current Senate Chair at Worcester State University. I study history and political science with minors in pre-law and computer science with the intent of going to law school, and I'm a current candidate to be Worcester State's next student trustee. Some background on me. For the last 10 years, I've grown up in Leicester, which is a small suburb right outside of Worcester, which means for the last 10 years, Worcester's basically been my home. I love it here. When I applied to colleges, I applied locally because I didn't want to leave the area I already knew I loved. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to give back to my community through programs such as WSGA. I joined SGA last fall, and within a month, my peers elected me chair. They saw, and still do see, me as someone who is diligent, hardworking, and organized. The qualities that make me a good chair have earned me a spot on top of my class, and I also believe that they would make me a good clerk. Over the last month, I've traveled to Washington, D.C. and to the State House to meet with both federal and state representatives and senators to advocate for higher education issues like funding, Title IX, and SNAP eligibility. The opportunities that Worcester and Worcester State have given me are incredible, and I want to create more like them. I think that there is so much power in being a student and that we can impact change, because when we talk, people listen. So I want to help college students expand further into the community as a whole. For instance, recently a Clark student wrote a really good article for Worcester Magazine about food insecurity on their campus. Her statistics for how many Clark students are food insecure line up almost exactly with ours, which line up with the national average. My point here is that our campuses aren't as different as we sometimes think. We are in a unique position as student leaders to do something about the issues of our peers. We all face similar problems, and we can work together to find similar solutions. I'm asking you to vote for me as your next clerk so that I can help facilitate that. Thank you for your consideration.